Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
Lost sleep. I fucking did not sleep all night long at all. I flew in from Houston at 7:30 in the morning. I went to sleep at 9 in the morning and I woke up at 11. I'm running off 2 hours of sleep, my nigga. I set an alarm to wake up so we could go out to eat. And I'm literally in the middle of doing my makeup to go hang out with you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right.
yeah. I saw a quote some time ago. I don't know if I can remember it word for word, but the quote said something like, explaining yourself to people who do not like you is like bleeding in front of sharks, or something in the lines of that, right? Or being vulnerable in front of people who don't like you is like bleeding in front of sharks. And this is a direct representation of it. Ladies, now, one thing I want us to take away from all of this, regardless of whatever, I'm going to play the stitches soon, that this is the harsh reality of a lot of relationships, okay? There's a lot of relationships where the men in your man's life know everything about your relationship dynamic, what you eat, how you are in bed, how he treats you, how he feels about you, that you do not know. And that's why he feels comfortable doing this around them. Also, because he fears them and he wants their respect. And because he wants their respect, he will do anything to you to gain that respect from them. Because he values the perception of his friends about him than he values how you feel. Okay. Now, the guy who truly is into you, who is matured, will not treat you this way. All right. So what I'm going to say is, if you ever found yourself in a situation like this, don't call them. Don't give them that satisfaction. Don't call them. Don't tell them how you feel and how they treated you. The people who like getting closure, there's no need for it. He did what he did on purpose. There's no need for explanation. Stop trying to find closure. Stop trying to get them to feel how you feel. If he respected you, he wouldn't have treated you like that. If he didn't want you to feel the way you felt, he wouldn't have treated you like that. If he thought about you and held any kind of respect towards you, he wouldn't have treated you or subjected you to something like this. Okay, so there's no point. If he doesn't show up for that date, yes, you can leave gracefully, or you can have something to drink, have something to eat. That's why it's always important to take something with you. If a guy tells you to meet him anywhere, don't go. Like you have to leave town to go to another town to go see him. Don't go and do it. Don't do it. Let him come to see you. All right? And stop chasing them. There's no need for it. They know how they feel about you. And when they show you once, don't let them show you twice. Don't let them play in your face. Okay? But anyway, let's get into the stitches. I'm going to come back and talk some more. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you.
Okay, so first and foremost, happy Monday. Secondly, can we talk about this video and how childish that this man-child was when communicating with this young lady after he made plans with her and then dished her to go hang out with the boys, and then one of the boys is filming it to put the woman on there like she begging this boy for his time, and that's not what that is. What she is expressing is that he wasted her goddamn time. See, a lot of you young men that do this, y'all just little boys. Y'all still in that childish phase of your life, which probably gonna last the rest of y'all life, being that you look like you in your maybe late 20s, maybe 30-ish, and you still acting like this. This woman flew into Houston to spend time with you because you wanted her to. You asked her to. You asked her to spend her money and her time to come and hang out with you. This chick slept 2 hours to spend some time with you because you said you wanted to spend time with her. But then you ghosted her to go hang out with the fellas. Ghosted her. Wow, how grown up. See, young women, let me tell y'all something. And I know y'all got a good head on y'all shoulders, but for those of you that might be just a tad bit insecure, love on yourself. Spend your money on the shit you want to do. Don't waste your time with a man that's making broken promises. He start off like this. This is a huge red flag. Huge. Okay? Huge red flag. Don't do this to yourself. She seems like she has a little bit of dignity about herself, because she was definitely going off. The problem I have with the whole situation is the fact that he's sitting in the back smug like he the king of the jungle. You ain't nothing but trash. Trash. And I'm glad she realized it early on, so the trash can be thrown out where trash goes. And she'll probably find somebody that's gonna treat her right, gonna respect her and love her. But him, he gonna still be trying to dip his hole in something. It may not even be a girl. At the way he going. I'm just saying, because a lot of y'all want to choose your homies over your woman, and then in the long run, when that woman leave you, now you crying to your homies, and your same homies that you was hanging with is trying to get with your girl. So it wouldn't shock me if one of those boys reach out to her and try to holler at her. But y'all not ready for that conversation, are you? All right, let's talk about it in the comments. I'll see y'all later.
So this video is getting a lot of flack because obviously this is a dickhead move. And a lot of people are saying, oh, wow, that's, that's, somebody said that's real strawberry refresher of him. And I thought that was hilarious. And usually my rebuttal for those reactions is, hey, just because a guy is mean to his girlfriend, his girl, whatever, doesn't mean that he's, it could just mean that he's a fucking asshole. It doesn't always have to mean, right? But in this case, friend, are those matching jerseys? Are those matching jerseys, friend?
Ouch. You know what I'm saying?
That's not his homeboy. That's his man. That's his boyfriend. Because to not communicate with your girlfriend that you will not be taking her out on a date, allow her to put in the effort to get ready to go out with you, just so that you can stand her up to go out with your homeboy, just for your homeboy to be recording you laughing. You know who do that? People who be hanging out with their side bitches. When you doing something with your side bitch, and then your side bitch be keying in the background like, I'm superior to that bitch. That's what's going on here. Him and his boyfriend got on their matching jerseys, and they're about to go on a date. And he's jealous of the girlfriend because he can't outwardly be his girlfriend. Because why else, under what other circumstances would grown-ass men think that this is appropriate? Think that this is okay? He hates that fucking girl. And when we come online and say that these men do not like the women that they are with, but continue on in the relationship just to torture the women, it's because they are themselves tortured on the inside. Now, I personally do not like to push this narrative, but nothing else can speak to this type of behavior. Nothing else. I hope him and his boyfriend had fun, though.
Ew. First off, this video is ew. They're all, like, you see, even the guy driving, like, they're all amused about this girl's discomfort. They're all okay with him ditching her when he had plans with her. And so all of you are kind of, But guys are like that with their guy friends. Like, I will never understand. The level of commitment that men have to their boys when it comes down to shit. Their boys don't really have their back. Like, if you lose your job and you need somewhere to live, man, that sucks. Like, I hope you figure it out. Like, when it comes down to real life shit, your boys don't have your back. Your girl does. Okay? And I've seen it time and time again. And I'm not saying that there aren't some guys who have guy friends who are like solid. But usually if you have guy friends that are solid like that and got your back and are give you a place to live, those are the kind of guys who aren't doing this shit, right? Those are the kind of guys who like are actually like know your girl and are like, you know, are acquaintance with your girl and care about your girl because a girl is an extension of you. Okay, those are called real friends. And if they say, let's go on a guy trip, and you're all like, oh, I had a date planned with my girl, and they're like, oh, well, if you want to go with us, you got to call her and figure it out. You know what I mean? Not let you get in the fucking car. Like, I'm not saying that there aren't men out there who have integrity, but unfortunately, there are a lot of guy groups like this one. Okay? And as a woman who's been in a relationship with a man who has prioritized his guy friends, like put them on a pedestal above me, it's like, okay, they don't even know like your life situation. They don't even know the real you. They don't even know the details of your life. They don't even know your family. And yet they get priority over me. They get more respect than me. Like, that shit is crazy. Okay? Just putting it out there. Now that I've touched on those, guys trips. Okay, guys trips and girls trips, this shit is crazy that people go like on these trips. Like, I see people on this app with trips to Vegas or Miami, all girls, all guys, and a bunch of these people in these groups got girlfriends or boyfriends. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. If you're getting in a car and you're like, we're going on a guy's trip to Miami, I'd be like, you're single. You're single. Because I would never go to a place like that or a place like Vegas when I was in a relationship with a bunch of girls, because we all know why. Okay? The things that happen on these trips and the things that I've seen, even I have seen some of the most decent people who I thought were decent people in the world do very questionable things and think that they're just going to leave it there. All right. Do you? It's not for me. I have a pretty strict moral compass, and if I'm in a relationship, and that means that I've got longevity goals for me and this person, and I'm not going to put myself in a position for there to be issues. I'm just not. And I expect that from my partner too. Period. Because respect and value comes first. You will respect and value me on the same level that I respect and value you. And I'm not going to go with a bunch of girls to a place called Sin City or Miami or places like that that have that reputation, because people are prone, even the greatest people, and it has been proven, y'all can look it up. It has been proven that even the greatest people, when they're away from home, right, in another country, away from home, to be tempted, they're more likely to give in to temptation because they can just leave it there. They, in their mind, oh, no one will ever know but me. I mean, you guys are on this app. People get caught up doing that shit all the time on this app. Even the best guys, even the best girls get caught up on this app for that shit. And their boys and their girls, they cover it up for them. So no, I'm not really pro girl trip or pro guy trip. Fuck all that.
Disrespecting a woman and playing with her to impress your boys or to kiki with the boys, like you're disrespecting women to get validation from men. It's giving rainbow. It's giving you're playing for the other side the whole time, and then they have the audacity to be wearing matching jerseys. But the men who do actually like women, and the men who don't mind properly courting a woman, bringing her flowers and planning dates because he knows that that's what impresses a woman, y'all will clown him and call him a simp because he's trying to impress the woman he wants instead of other men. Disrespecting a woman to get validation from men, to get kikikis from men, it's giving rainbow. It's giving you don't really like women. And then you have the audacity to be matching jerseys with him too. But the men who actually do court women and bring flowers and plan dates, y'all will clown them and call them a simp because he's working to impress the woman he wants instead of trying to impress other men. I really wish that all women would completely avoid these kind of men. Do not give them any attention. Do not give them any play. Stop giving cootie cat to these kind of men. Completely avoid them like the plague. The only kind of men who should be getting attention are the so-called simps who actually want to court women and do things that make women happy instead of trying to impress other men.
A lot of the ladies are saying he's, probably down low, or he's probably gay because of the matching clothes they're wearing, which could be true, okay? But I believe that he just wants them to see, you see how women threw themselves at me, you see how she's feeling, I just played her and something like that. That guy is not matured, okay? And he's calling her toxic. When you read the caption, he said something about toxic. Like, come on. You are the toxic one, all right? If you are at a certain age and all you do with yourself is, try to bring women into your life to humble them, or you have this obsession with humbling women, go sit in front of somebody, okay? Go talk to somebody and unpack why you feel the way you feel, all right? But as I was saying, the right man will not treat you like this. That's the difference between these type of men and the right men. The right men, they don't do this. Everything you tell them stays between the two of you. Anything that is in your relationship stays in your relationship. Nobody knows about your business except the two of you. He's not going to talk to you, to them about how you are in bed, how you cook, how he feels about you. He is willing to be vulnerable to you. He will treat you with respect and dignity. Intimate moments will stay between the two of you. How he truly feels about you, you're going to know. Because he's not afraid to tell you how he feels about you, all right? He's not going to sit in front of his boys, call you and put you on speaker. That's one thing I hate in my life, all right? If, I come around somebody who is always putting people on speakerphone or calling you on FaceTime without letting you know that they are calling you on FaceTime, I don't like that. To me, that's like, don't do that. You put people on speaker without them knowing that they are on speaker, right? And then they start, saying things that maybe it's meant to be between the two of you. That has never sat well with me. When I know people who do that, I'm like, don't do that. Whatever conversation is between the two of you. If we are in a car and the car has them loud speaker thing, that's fine. But at least let them know, oh, there's these people here. So they are aware of, what to say and what not to say. Because if I choose to share something with you, it's because I want to share it. That's why I called you. If I wanted this and that and a third to be in the conversation, I'll call three of us. So we have a three-way conversation, right? But if I called you, at least give me that respect. All right. But if you do not respect me enough and you believe that everybody should hear our conversations, if I don't find out, that's fine. But if I do find out, that's it. Don't be surprised if I put you in another list and a group of people, because if you don't have boundaries, if you don't respect people's privacy, I'm sorry. I can't deal with you. We are too grown for that. I'm sorry. Okay. So, as I was saying, the right men, at this point in time, it sounds like I'm describing a unicorn, but they are out there. I say they are out there. I don't even know. I don't know if they are actually out there. I say it with confidence, but they are out there. Okay? And when you find them, you're not going to go through this. They don't play games. They communicate. You can tell that she was trying to communicate, but he wanted his boys to know that, yeah, he's the boss. All right, stay away from guys like this. His boys will always come first before you. If you choose to go in a relationship, then that's up to you. You know what you're signing up for. And if it's down low, well, the matching jersey, I I don't know. I'm just saying. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.